A ladder is resting against the wall. The top of the ladder touches the wall at a height of 18 feet. So that says this is 18 feet. The length of the ladder is 6 more than twice the distance from the wall. The distance from the wall is x, and that means this side, which is the length of the ladder is 6 feet more than twice the distance from the wall. And that's a Pythagorean theorem problem. Right. So the units are just feet. So what do I know? I know that a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Or 18 squared plus x squared equals 6 plus 2x squared. And 18 squared, let's see if I can get this one right. Oh, that's the minus 1, Peterson. What is your problem? Is 324 plus x squared equals, now remember when you're squaring a binomial, you repeat it. So foiling, it's 36. Inner is plus 12x. Outer is plus 12x. Last is plus 4x squared. $324 plus x squared equals 36 plus 24x, and I know I'm belaboring this, guys, but as soon as I leave a step out, somebody's going to get lost. Now I'm going to move everything to the right-hand side, so I have a leading coefficient that's positive. So 0 equals, I'm going to subtract 324, and I'm going to subtract x squared. So this becomes 3x squared plus 24x, and then 324 subtract 36 is 288 minus. Now we can do the quadratic formula on it. Now, let me show you something. Does 3 divide 3? Does 3 divide 24? Does 3 divide 288?
Yes.
How do you know? Yeah, use the calculator. Here's a quick way. Add the digits of 288. 2 plus 8 is 10, plus 8 is 18. Is 18 divisible by 3? Yeah, then the whole number is divisible by 3. So I could actually divide 3 out, make my number smaller. Now I'll take 288 and divide it by 3. That's 96. I haven't a clue whether or not this thing is factorable. 96 is too big a number for me to try that. So quadratic formula, so that x is minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4 times a times c all over 2 times a, which is minus 8 plus or minus the square root of 8 squared minus 4 times 1 times negative 96, which is 448, all over 2. Now, if 448 is not a perfect square, what do I know?
Two answers.
It did not
Factor.
factor, yeah. So take the square root, 488, and it didn't. So 22.1. So x is minus 8 plus or minus 22.1 all over 2. Now, what needn't I bother myself with? The negative, because minus 8 minus 222 is a negative number, divided by 2 is a negative number. Not a problem. The only guy who's going to be mean anything is 8 plus 22.1 over 2, which is negative 8 plus 22.1. Divide that by 2, and 7.1. Now here's the problem. That's not the question they asked. What was the question they asked?
So you just kept the positive number?
Yeah, because the other one would have been negative,
Yeah.
and you can have negative
Right.
length, right?
So
And it says, find the length of the ladder. What is 7.1? It's not the length of the ladder.
it's 2 times.
It's the distance of the ladder from the wall.
In my calculator for the square root of 448.
Square root of 440, oh, 448.
Yeah, I got 21.7.
I'll go away. What was it? 21 point,
166.
.16, which would be 21.2, right?
No.
21.16, right?
That's what came up with.
Yeah, it would be 21.17. Just saying.
Oh. Don't do that to me. Okay, so let me clear that sucker out. So minus 8, how far off are we? Plus 21.2. Divide that by 2. 6.6. Oh, this is going to be a fun video to watch, isn't it? So 6.6. So I know that this is 18. That's what I want. And I know that they said that the length is 6 plus 2x, right? So the length of the ladder is 6 plus 2 times 6.6, or what? 6 plus 2 times 6.6, let's see if we agree. 19.2. What's the dimensions? Feet? Does that make any, I don't know. 20 foot, I guess there are 20-foot ladders, aren't there?